Konnichiwa, Takashi-sensei, and compliments on your upcoming retirement, which I hope will last for many years and be very rewarding for you. I learned on retirement that I gained freedom that I didn't realize would be so important to me, and included that I don't have to ask for permission from other people to do what I want to do. So we have a choice when we retire. We can relax, look back, consider our achievements, possibly take care of grandchildren, and live a calm life. On the other hand, one can remain active and stay alive for a much longer period of time through having purpose and continuing to live out that purpose. I want to thank you because I have learned from you. I've learned how you have stood up for what you believe and continued to assure that those who you care for and who you were responsible for gained the education that they needed for their lives. I hope that you will wear the, if you will, punishment that you had as a badge of honor, and that you will use this opportunity to carry on advocating for that which you believe. Please do so, along with hoping that you and I will have the opportunity to meet each other in person, and with that, wish you all the very best. Thank you.
So hello, it's Sabine from Berlin. I send you sunny greetings, and you can hear probably in the background Berlin is still building new buildings, but I hope you can hear my message. Kubo-sensei, I'm very happy to meet you and discuss with you many things the last weeks and months, and I hope your proposal will be heard and read by many people in the next years maybe, and I hope you enjoy your retirement without or whatever with punishment. The punishment probably has nothing influence your personal life, but there will be a strong message to the younger generation, I guess. So the administration is still not accepting what educators are experiencing in their schools, when the students are just tested and evaluated, and the student centers or child centers humanitarian education is not seen anymore. So I hope you give more influence on the next generation in a positive way. I would like to give an example here from Germany. 50 years ago, 1972, there was a so-called radical decree, and teachers were kicked out of schools because of radical thinking, whatever that is, and some teachers luckily came back to school and went to court and they came back to school. Now we are, after 50 years, many of them are still not rehabilitated, and I just read an article from one of these teachers who were fighting against this radical decree and this professional ban successfully. So he worked as a teacher for many years, but he observed, as a result of this radical decree, many young teachers are still keeping still and not telling their opinion, very afraid of saying anything, and that's a very, very bad development. So I hope your punishment, even if maybe it's not important for you personally, but it's important to push it back because as a model for the next generation. I hope you will be a model for the next generation, also giving speeches and leading discussions, and if you don't want that, I hope you enjoy your retirement. Best greetings from Sabine.
Hello everyone, I'm Harsi from Indonesia. I have a perspective that every country has different characteristics of education systems for developing education quality. So I'm delighted to join in this joint seminar I would like to use this opportunity to extend my gratitude to the organizers. Thank you to the presenters and participants for sharing knowledge and kindness. Thank you to Kubo-sensei for your contribution to education. I'm blessed to learn from you about the purpose of education situation, and your spirit to enhance education quality. I believe that education as and for the human right not only gives benefits to each learner as a human, but other people in the name of humanity also to live in harmony. So let us give our best contribution. Thank you.
Hello everyone, hope you are all safe and well. This is a message to express my support to Kubo-sensei for expressing her opinion to the government and for trying to make changes. This is a special message from Cyprus. Leadership is about values and change, and real leaders always do their best and try to change the world and try to improve the situations. Kubo-sensei is a real leader. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to send this special message from Cyprus.
Kubo-sensei, may this next phase of your life be as rewarding and as wonderful as all the previous years. You have given your students, your society, and those close to you a wonderful example of what a true educator is. May you move forward, attain all the goals that you have in mind, and remember that education and children are our future, and you've done a great job in ensuring that both will prosper for years to come. Best wishes.
A very cold, very warm hug for you, Kubo. I hope you enjoy your retirement, and it was very nice to discuss topics with you and so on with some other conference people. I really like the idea of discussing topics and so on. I hope you enjoy your retirement, whether punishment or not. I hope it doesn't influence your personal life, and in the next years I hope you can also give examples to young generations to what can they do to fight for the rights and also for educational rights all around the world. We have seen the experience of being punished in your country and so on, and I think you should tell the others, you should tell some other Japanese people to fight against punishment, because I don't consider it's right. And every teacher has to have the right to be defended what they think on. Hope you enjoyed your retirement, as I said before, and we keep in touch.
Dear Kubo-sensei, dear participants in the joint seminar, it's an honor for me to be part of the discussions about school education developed over the message of Kubo-sensei. The efforts of participants from all over the world to improve school education, to make it a better process and a better experience for students are really amazing. And still, here we are, thinking about school education not only for human rights, but school education as a human right. The strive for results and school accountability led school systems to the point where everything is quantified: the number of students, the academic achievements, the working hours of teachers, the money, and even the quality of education, the last one being an absolute paradox. I hope the message of Kubo-sensei about the need for humanization of education can and will be heard as a call for reconsidering the neoliberal approach and the competition dogma at school, because we need to face and embrace school education not only as a production of workforce, but as a process of developing the inner qualities of children, supporting their behavior as human beings, and instilling in them the understanding of universal human virtues. School results matter, but people matter more. Best wishes from Bulgaria, and deep gratitude to Kubo-sensei for his message. Have a nice day.
Kubo-sensei, thank you so much for your 37 years of teaching inside and outside schools. I learned from your attitude towards education as respecting every individual. I believe that these have come to fruition as a proposal. The proposal has been read by many people, including overseas educational researchers. It is surprising for me that your proposal has been symphonized internationally because educators in the world are now facing common difficulties more or less. The education administration of Osaka City has given Kubo-sensei a practical punishment of admonition, but we should be proud to have such an educators in a normal public school in Osaka, whose message has been symphonized not only domestically, but also internationally. In this meaning, I think he should be given an award. The educational administration should listen to the various opinions from schools and public citizens in order to make the decisions on educational policy. If Kubo-sensei's proposal had not been opened in public, people would have lost the opportunity to know one voice from a school, and no international dialogue would have been born. His proposal was not about confidentiality, but was a valuable and thought-provoking view for people in this society to think about education. Dear all educators and future educators in the world, in the modern society where we are living, it is difficult for educators to think and act on their own professional decisions. However, in order for the education to encourage children to think and act autonomously, it is necessary for teachers themselves to be autonomous. I am delighted if you could keep in mind that the courageous decisions for the purpose of the welfare of children are strongly supported by our global society.